Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
It's 1 a.m. I'm going for my third workout. Do I want to go to the gym? Absolutely not. I'd rather, lay in my house and sit in the movie theater and watch movies. But, to be the best, you got to work overtime. To be the best, you got to work overtime.
Turn your feelings off when it comes down to you wanting to be better. What that means is when that alarm clock goes off, your feelings gotta go away. It's raining outside, it's cold outside, but you don't want to put those long hours in at work. That's what I'm talking about. Your feelings must go away. When you know everybody's gone home to their families, but you want to be the top salesperson in the world, or you want to be the best lawyer in the world, whatever the fuck it is, when everybody leaves to go home and there's only one light on in a building, a 15-story building, and only one office. Every office is dark. There's one office with one light on, and as those motherfuckers go from the club, they look up every day, 2 o'clock in the morning, they see that, and that fucking light's always on. That's the motherfucker right there you gotta be. You can't have feelings about when everybody leaves. Oh man, I wish I was going home with my fucking beautiful family. That is true. But you gotta learn to shut your feelings off if you want to achieve greatness. And greatness is only achieved when your feelings about that kind of shit, and let me say that kind of shit, so for those soft people who may be listening to this, don't put words in my mouth. I'm not talking about your family and all that shit. I'm talking about the grind. The grind. Your feelings have to go away.
It's up to you. The ball's in your court. No more around. You want your life to be better? I can't help you. Lee can't help you. Joe Rogan can't help you. Ari can't help you. God can't help you. Only you can help you. Grab your balls, get a notebook, and write down what the you're gonna do this year. And this is it. You're not gonna have these problems. The drugs, the cigarettes, that dumb. It all starts today, all right? No more excuses.
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy. There is but one rule: hunt or be hunted.
You're not even motivated yourself. Like I want to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, come on, man, we're going running. Like I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man, get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day, get up. Keep going. How long can you maintain a positive attitude? Where's all this teaching? You're teaching people. You can't do shit yourself.
You're the one. You're the one that's going to keep his spirit in mind. You're the one that's going to make sure that he didn't die for nothing. You're going to have to go through hell. Worse than any nightmare that you ever dreamed. But in the end, I know you'll be the one standing.
It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off-season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard when you're on your way to practice, way down with all your gear, and it's 90 degrees out and all the other kids are at the pool or at the beach, and your body is already completely exhausted from workouts in 2 days. It's hard to throw, catch, block, and tackle, and hit kids when they're way bigger and way more developed than you, only to go home that night bruised and battered and strained, but knowing you have to show up again the next day for just the chance to try again. But understand this, life is hard.
I have never met anybody who became incredibly successful in any area of their life until they had suffered and sweated and sacrificed and kept their focus and fought through tears and trials and tests. And if you have a dream and you commit to it, it will come to pass.
He was like, the only thing that you can do is win so big that all of them constantly compare themselves to you, and then you'll forget they exist. And that's when he said, success is the only revenge. He's like, it's not the best revenge. He's like, it's the only one. There's no other revenge. because everything else is petty. Everything else does show that you were thinking about these people all day long, which means they win by default. He's like, all you can do is think about your goal and winning. He's like, and when you win, that's when you become so big that they shrink into irrelevance. You cast a shadow that no one even can see them behind you.
Your haters are out there holding their breath, waiting for you to fail. Make sure they suffocate.
Winning demands that you look stupid first. That's the game. I didn't make up the rules. That's just the way it is. You're gonna look like a clown the first time you try anything worthwhile. You want to learn a new skill? You're gonna suck. You want to start a new business? You're gonna look stupid. You want to develop discipline? Guess what? You're gonna fail a few times. That's part of the deal. That's the rules. And the people who win are the ones who accept that cost and keep moving anyway.
With success in life comes more haters. Don't make them hurt your feelings. Use them for fuel. Use them for energy. In times of need, put them on the mental Rolodex in your mind. And when you don't want to do shit, roll through your brain. Pull up that motherfucker that you need. That person who said you couldn't do something. Weren't fast enough, good enough, smart enough, whatever the fuck it may be. Use them for energy. Instead of killing them with kindness, torch them with success. In life, we have to continue pushing past the odds. Use everything this world has to give you for fuel.
And while everyone else was laughing, they got better. Guess what? Now they're getting paid. Now they're getting respect. Now they're getting results. Now they've become that version of themselves that only they saw in their hearts, while everybody else is laughing. And the people who laughed, guess what they're doing? They're still broke, they're still watching, they're still pretending, and they're gonna be doing that their whole lives.
Stay on path. Those that are influenced by their haters, by their naysayers, and then therefore change their game, you're absolutely right. You end up winning a game that you were never intending to play in the first place, which is absolutely idiotic. However, if you realize that, hey, the going got tough today, I may want to throw in the towel. Wait a minute. There's probably people sitting out there waiting for me to throw in the towel. I'm going to win my game for them today. Not for me, but for them.
Maybe you were a victim of being called fat growing up. Folks make fun of that shit. Maybe you weren't the smartest motherfucker in school. And people can't match you for that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's great power in adversity. If you're a victim of any kind, make sure you use that shit to become successful. Don't look for revenge. Look for the reckoning. And I guarantee you, all those people who you're growing up, you might just be the boss. You'll come looking for a favor. And when they do, you got an option to say okay, or do what I do and say go yourself. Ha! Beware of one thing, motherfucker. Spitting in the wind. That shit comes back in your face.
They're gonna laugh, and they're gonna laugh more if you don't do anything. You're gonna get criticized no matter what you do. If you go hard, people are gonna criticize you. If you stay a lazy piece of shit, people are gonna criticize you. So you gotta realize that it's up to you to decide what it is you truly want, and it's up to you to accept what pain you are willing to accept every single time that we feel like not doing what we should do. Every single time we feel like quitting. Every single time we feel like throwing in the towel. We go up here and we list down the things that people have said to us. We list down the things that people have done to us, and we find the energy to go take productive action. The reason why most people can't win, the reason why most people are still broke, still soft, still average, still wanting more for their lives and can't figure out why it's not happening, it's because they are too scared to look stupid. That is it. Now I want you to think about that. I want you to think how ridiculous that is. That means that most people are willing to trade their entire lives, their dreams, their potentials, their income, their relevancy, everything, in order to not look stupid in front of who? In front of a whole bunch of that are never gonna do anything their entire lives.